In this video, you'll learn how to start letting go of your ex in just 3 days and reclaim the energy you lost in that relationship. You will also discover why you keep repeating the same relationship patterns, why your relationships haven't worked out, and what you can do to finally change them. Whether you're trying to move on from your ex or leave a toxic relationship, I'll show you where the real problem comes from and how to break the pattern for good. Time keeps passing, but you still can't let go of your ex. You replay everything that happened. You wonder how someone you loved could have treated you that way. Life no longer feels the same and you feel like you've lost yourself. Maybe you've stopped trusting people after being betrayed. Maybe you already are in a new relationship, but you're still emotionally attached to your ex. Maybe you keep attracting partners who don't respect or value you or make you happy. Deep down, you know something has to change, but somehow you keep living the same story over and over again. When we're trying to get over an ex or escape a toxic relationship, most of us try to distract ourselves. We throw ourselves into work, we jump into new relationship, we watch relationship advice on social media. Some people go to therapy, try self-help techniques, or even medication. Most of my clients come to me after they've already tried almost everything. And even if something helps for a while, the same problem eventually comes back. Because most methods only deal with the symptoms. The real cause is still there. And as long as it remains, the same pain and the same relationship patterns will keep repeating themselves. Why you can trust me? I come from a scientific background. I have a biochemistry degree and I spent 25 years working in IT as a senior manager. That's why I don't take anything at a face value. I believe in real, measurable results. At the same time, I've been highly intuitive since childhood, which led me to combine science, intuition, and advanced methods for working with subconscious mind. I've trained with world-renowned experts, including Diana Steibel, Richard Bandler, and Roy Hunter. Most importantly, I've mastered exclusive non-touch quantum healing techniques. I've conducted thousands of sessions, and I know how to help you. My goal is to make sure this pain doesn't keep coming back. You can't let go of your ex. You keep getting betrayed, disrespected, and taken for granted. You can't build the kind of relationship where you're truly valued. Not because that's just the way the world is. It's because your subconscious is still running old programs and unresolved fears created in a childhood or in past relationships or by people around you, mostly parents. Your subconscious controls your automatic responses, your reactions, your decisions, your behaviors. It quietly determines who you will trust and who you won't trust, what kind of relationships you will build. As long as those destructive programs remain, you'll keep attracting the same kinds of people and the same painful situations. That's why we don't focus on the symptoms. We work with the root cause. For example, one of my clients spent weeks crying because of the way her boyfriend treated her. She couldn't understand why he kept dismissing her despite everything she did for him. During our session, we discovered that the real cause had nothing to do with him. It went back to her childhood, where her mom constantly compared her to the girl next door. After just one session, the tears she'd be crying for weeks stopped. And soon after, her boyfriend's behavior completely changed. And at the same time, her relationship with both of her parents improved completely. When you remove the real cause, it's not just your emotions that change. Your entire life starts following a different pattern. You become more confident. You stop being emotionally attached to your ex. And you begin attracting healthier relationships because you're no longer repeating the same subconscious pattern. And I want to make one thing very, very clear. It's not hypnosis. I do not implant suggestions. I don't impose my beliefs or worldview on you. If you truly want to stop repeating the same relationship pattern, my work consists of 3 steps. First, we identify the real reason you keep attracting the same painful situations. Second, we eliminate the root cause and release the emotions that have been keeping you stuck. For example, one of my clients couldn't get over her ex for years. After we worked together, she unexpectedly ran into him in the store. They had a calm conversation, they laughed together, they said goodbye, and in just a few minutes, she completely forgot about him. For the first time in years, her past no longer controlled her life. And step 3, we reinforce the change so that the same pattern doesn't come back. And right now, I'd like to give you a simple technique, but very powerful technique you can use today. But first, you need to understand one most important thing. Most people try to get over a breakup by distracting themselves. They bury themselves in work, they start new relationships, they stay busy so they don't have to feel. But this is the key. Unprocessed feelings and emotions don't disappear. They stay inside you and continue influencing your life. The only way to truly let someone go is to allow yourself to fully experience those emotions instead of running away from them. Close your eyes and picture the person you haven't been able to forgive or forget. As you picture them, slowly repeat, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I forgive you. I let go. Thank you for the lesson. I fill with love. And repeat it in circles. Keep repeating these words until you begin to feel lighter and notice the emotional attachment starting to fade. But this is only the first step. In private sessions, we go way deeper. We identify the real cause, eliminate it at the source, and break the pattern so it doesn't come back ever again. That's why every client I work with begins with a strategic diagnostic session. We don't spend hours talking about the problem, but instead we uncover why it's happening, identify the root cause, and create a personalized plan to eliminate it once and for all. If you've stayed with me until the end of this video, I'd like to invite you to a strategic diagnostic session. Together, we'll uncover the real reason you haven't been able to let go of your ex or create the loving relationship you truly want and deserve. Then we'll decide whether we're the right fit to work together.